So what's next? That was, I think, just this area here that looked really odd on the map, and now we realized, yeah, understandably so. However, I don't think there was actually a question mark there. There are question marks up here, of course. That's probably next on our list. There is one down here in the, what I assume is boggy area. So have we checked out these other buildings near Down Warren? I feel like we may not have. Certainly not these, I wouldn't think, but those are close enough that I feel like there's a chance. Let's check these out, though. And maybe... I don't know. I mean, I'd like to get to fast travel locations where we can beam ourselves back up to Barrack or Bennick and see if that dragon actually messed everything up. In which case, we might need to do something about that. Maybe even, well, I don't know. I don't know how we'll clean up that mess if it is in fact still an issue. But it'd be nice to know at the very least, so that way we can do something about it. If there is something to do. Or we can confirm, nah, you're good. No worries. Okay, but I think the general direction was north. Probably should have marked something, ooh, on the map, although I think we probably just found it. Looks like mostly Neckers. In which case, not really a big deal. No worries. Hey, friends. I know you have more amigos hanging out somewhere. Question, now, is where? Surprising amount of damage. There's one of them. Now again. Keep on trying to get too clever with the Iggy. Going for the dramatic timing. Squeezing it in at the last minute, and then inevitably they still hit me.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
We do have an explosive on hand. We can take care of this, so that's nice. Let's maybe not stand right next to it. And finish these guys off. Ooh, there are a lot of them actually now, at least. It does tend to happen, at least in some circumstances, when we blow up the nests. We've seen that a lot with the, hello? With the ghouls. Is that the last of them? Not sure. Crystallized essence. Infused shard? Monster heart? That sounds like some good stuff there. Things that I'm not sure we've seen much, if any, of at this stage. If we want to drop a red mutagen, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, it's not the case. However, I'm assuming some of this stuff is lootable here. Succubus decoction. Okay. Also, potentially something for us to make. Enhanced Tawny Owl. We might already have the normal Tawny Owl. In which case, that would theoretically be possible for us to get the upgraded one. But the standard one is typically a prerequisite. I think that's it in terms of chests here. Yeah, other than just this guy who has a mace, which is not terribly meaningful. We did also recently find those gloves I was talking about, how, although they were normal rarity, are they any good? Not really. Good to know. Okay. Where to next? There was another question mark pretty close to this spot, wasn't there? Or actually, that may not have been one that was on our map at all. That might have been a random one. One that we didn't know about yet. Ooh, what is that? Oh no, I meant to mark that, not close our map. What are you? I mean, we could probably hit these question marks here and I don't know what the correct order might be, so to speak. Oh, also, might be best for us to, like, first and foremost, just take a look at Bennick and make sure everything's okay. Feel like if it is horrendously awful what we did there, setting loose the Wyvern, then we might want to confirm that sooner rather than later in case it is so significant that we... Game save. Uh-oh. That... The reason for that? I didn't do that. But If it's so significant, then maybe we would even consider going back to an old save. Is the wyvern still here? First question. If it is not, is everyone dead? Second question. There's at least one person here. At the moment, there's no sign of a wyvern, which is encouraging. There was at one point a quest marker here. Is there still a quest marker here? There is. Okay, I was concerned that perhaps wyvern would have eaten the person who was going to give us a quest previously. That does not appear to be the case. So, note to future self, in the future, if you happen to find yourself being chased by a powerful monster of some variety, let it loose on the innocent denizens of a random village, and then run away. And then you'll be good. Because I'm sure there's no possible way for that to go wrong.
I'm busy, man.
So let's say hello to the people who we just subjected to, yeah, you know, a random monster attack. Trying to make sure that we go house by house here. This went that one. That's kind of the first one. Let's do this one next.
There are a lot of them beasties you know.
Yeah, there are a lot of beasties out there. Some of which I've brought to this town. Anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it. It would be nice if you had a merchant of some variety. That would be preferable. However, based on the lack of merchants that I'm seeing at the moment, I'm rather skeptical. Ooh! Alright, sapphire dust. Didn't really expect to get that, but not bad. Is it really gone to all the houses already? No, no way. Tried that one. Not tried this one. This is the one where we're expecting to get the quest. Might not be from a person, it might actually be from just observing something in here, although I thought I just saw someone saying something over here. And I don't think this is the way you're supposed to do it. Excuse me, could you please direct me toward your front door? Oh, maybe we don't go in the building, and we actually just speak to this person. Hello, old sage.
We know each other?
Not personal like, though I've seen ye many times.
Huh?
I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
Oh.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much. If you've a bite to eat.
Definitely do. But tell us more about your gift.
Been having these visions long.
Since I were a tyke. Me mother took me to the village witch once. I fells into a cauldron full of some magic brew.
Seriously?
If I'm to tell it serious, 'twere as a youth that I got hit in the back of me head with a rock. Started seeing more than others.
So is it just because you went crazy when you got hit in the back of the head with a rock? Or is it actually because you can legitimately tell the future? Yeah, I'm a little skeptical.
Here.
Thank ye.
Here, take some raw
A
meat.
fine offering. Well worth a foretelling.
All right. Let's hear it.
Sounds like Geralt is not convinced
I
either.
see a white wolf. He looks on as the great viper bites and devours the silver lily. He wants to spring. He wants to fight. But the serpent is quicker. The lily must perish.
Uh-oh.
That's not the future. Lived through that. And you probably heard about it in some ballad.
My third eye grows foggier the older I become. But if you bought me some dragon's root...
Huh?
Rare plant.
Rare indeed. But it did once grow in a cave southeast of here.
I don't think that's one of the caves we've been to, because I think the caves we went into recently were north, not south or southeast of here. I'm gonna run around picking magic roots. Let's see what we can do.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
I'm curious as to what level that says you're supposed to be for that. Also, I mean, obviously we're the White Wolf. Viper would suggest a Witcher from the School of the Viper, either Letho or one of his friends, if any of them remain. And then the Lily thought someone was saying that Ciri might have been a Lily, or that was like a symbol for her. Truth in the Stars actually doesn't give a level. Would suggest that, well, it's not really anything that involves combat, so that would definitely be doable. Deep in the swampy woods of Ellen. I'm curious where this is. Let's mark it, because I don't think we have anything significant marked. We basically just put on the main quest, even though we weren't actively pursuing the main quest. Where does it direct us? Well, I was hesitant to go much further south or southeast of here, but I think that might still be a reasonable place to draw the line, because, or well, to be the furthest that we go, it's roughly equivalent to where Roach is right now, where we're fighting those bandits. It is, of course, in the opposite direction of the other things, like these question marks over here, and down Warren if we wanted to check out the houses in this area. I think that's okay. We might not necessarily have an efficient way to get back, but we also haven't traveled these roads yet, so we might find ourselves running into things like monsters' nests along the way, or bandit camps, what have you, in which case that's quite alright. So let's give that a shot then. I think that's reasonable enough for us to target that next. However, before we do that, let's just make sure that we've done everything that we want to do here. So I know we certainly have not yet checked out that mill. Thought there might have been one other building that we've not checked out yet either. Can we not hop this? There we go. Geralt's got to work on his parkour. This, I think, might be that house. Yeah, you know, maybe not so significant after all. Yeah, maybe not. But now we know. Just, you know, walk over people as they're sleeping. Now just the mill and the things around it. Are you actually a soldier? Did you single-handedly fight off the wyvern? I think you might be the only militia member in this area. So, yeah. Congratulations, man. You're a hero. There probably will be, yeah. A lot of these chests here that we can loot. Even this. Or maybe we didn't have to jump up on it. But just in case. Someone sleeping out here on this? Or more like sleeping on the ground, even though there's a bed right there? Little odd. Little odd. But who am I to question your preference in terms of what you sleep on? You do you. Okay. I think that's just about everything here, other than, like, can we actually go up the mill? Might be able to a bit. There is this ladder. Is it going to be locked? It is. Vaguely remember that the previous time where we saw one of these mills, it was also locked. It's a shame. It would be cool to check it out, but that may just not be a thing. Okay. And we actually are supposed to go south from here, if I remember. So we're going southeast to that cave. Oh, we're actually headed in that direction. For some reason, I thought we weren't. Let's put the quest marker there as well. Oh, we probably still have the quest marker on this guy. That's why it was pointing us in the opposite direction. Gotcha. Okay. Some herb here as well. That's gonna be spawn fiber. That's not so significant. So it says find it using our Witcher senses. Like I said before, it didn't have a level requirement, which suggests that there may just be no violence there at all. No enemies to fight, or at least no purely, required enemies. Might still bump into the random wolves or neckers along the way. But I wonder what the deal is. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Yeah, there's something here. is directing us over here. There are drowners, it seems, and only drowners, and they may not be close enough to be that much of a threat. Oh. Something happened here, though. Yeah, that don't look good. That doesn't look good. You know, like piles of skulls. Doesn't seem like drowner stuff. What's... Oh, wait. It's the foulest fiend you've ever seen. Its teeth are sharp and pointy. But safe. Hey, little snow hare. Don't mind us. Yeah. In here? Could be. The mushrooms. That didn't sound good. Sounds like a very large creature of some variety. An extremely large creature of some variety. Yet, for some reason, well, it would seem as though it's coming from this direction here, which is, of course, where we're going, naturally. Oh. If it's just ghouls, then that's no big deal. Level 2 ghouls, no less. I'm surprised that this quest didn't say level 2 requirement in that case, but that is kind of sad that Igni cannot take out level 2 ghouls. That's maybe the most alarming thing, actually. What was that? Oh, there's still something over here. Not the ghouls making that sound, it doesn't seem. I don't know if it's technically above us. Ah, there's the thing we're looking for. However, let's make sure we loot this guy too. Oh, well, it's an exit, so maybe not terribly significant. This is what we want.
Dragon's root. Wonder if it can really help the old man see the future.
Or does it, like, summon dragons? That's the actual purpose for it. The end of this tunnel is over here. Oh, there's a chest here and there's nothing in it? No way. That's actually not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Here I was thinking, you know, I bet there's something hiding in the corner there. I bet it's gonna be good. And yet, was something hiding in the corner. It was nothing, though. Yeah, actually, let's double check here for a second. On the world map, are we directly below the monster nests? Like these ones up here? No, it's not like we magically worked our way that far north after going through the cave. Not the case. So I don't know. It doesn't sound like they're dragons or something like that. Or is it the killer rabbit? It might be the killer rabbit. Run away! Maybe stole my armor. Okay. There are these drowners. They look like super drowners, perhaps. Maybe even drowned dead. One of those guys. I think they're going to be at least level 10, if not higher. We pull this out. Can we see? I think we got that one's attention.
Looks like rain.
How strong are you? Oh, you are not even a drowner. Level 15, though, that might be doable. I am curious about you. Ow. Well, that dealt next to no damage. What is that? I would like to. Okay, one down. Drop some loot, though. I'd love if we drop some loot, maybe? Like drop some loot? Let's check the bestiary. Do you show up? Are you something new? We did learn about royal wyverns after talking to those people in the cave about them. They are theoretically enemies that would want to have a golden oriole, grape shot, draconid oil, and knock them out of the air with art. That's not so surprising. Oh, hold on. There are more enemies down here, though, that I wanted to check out. I think it'll be necrophage, technically. Do we see those guys who are just walking into? No. Are they technically just subcategory of drowner? I'm a little surprised that we don't see them there. Unless they're in a different category, but I doubt it. No, they aren't. Huh. Do we need to take out more of them? They're all level 15. We fight them one at a time. It's not the end of the world. We could theoretically make that happen. If we fight them all simultaneously, however, then that gets tricky. Like, shooting at this guy when he's right next to his friend is maybe not great. Oh, one of them... Yeah, this guy looks like he's a slightly different color. I don't know if that is something I should be reacting to or not. Did they react to the fact that I was just trying to shoot them? Yes, that is a Drowned Dead. That one that is darker is more powerful, confirmed. And of course it is the one that I made take interest in us. Probably not a good idea. We have fought a level 18 enemy once before. It was a Necker. This guy, I'm guessing, is probably a little tougher. So yeah, you know, we're getting ourselves potentially in trouble here. I'd love if you would leave us alone and then allow us to instead take a fight with your weaker friends. Like this guy. Yeah, seems like we may have done just that. Let's be mindful of how it can likely deal a bunch of damage to us. So let's get this back up before it gets to attack us. Can you not run away? I'd prefer if you didn't run away. Ooh, also, like, yeah, not do that. I think it's the one that's furthest to the left there. Dude, man, don't run away from us. I didn't appreciate that. Don't make me come down there. Was it you? Presumably was not you. Unless you magically healed upon coming back down here. Which I hope is not the case, but I suppose is theoretically possible. Fine, we'll fight you instead. And try not to get close enough for your other friends to take notice. But your other friends have taken notice. Oh, yeah, that was the one that we hit earlier. One of them did hit us. Wasn't too bad. We had them both hitting us simultaneously in trouble, yes, for sure. Ooh, like, drop down? Yeah. I'm not even sure how we hit them there. Seemingly with when we dropped our sword back behind our head. They're really dropping nothing. Whoa, hello, there's the big one. Wow, yo, that hurts. Confirmed. Theoretically possible, but I think for the most part we'd like to avoid him. Unless he's going to sit there and let us just shoot him in the head, which he might be letting us do. No, he's coming back out. I'm tempted to try, at least while we have Quen up. Want to see how much damage we can do, and the answer is basically none. So I think that is all the confirmation we need that this is a very bad idea. So let's bring Roach. This guy is circling back in our direction a little bit here, but we do have the item, of course, that we were looking for. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's War. Looks like a cat-like creature of some variety for a second there. I was very confused. I don't think we've ever seen anything of that sort. I would suggest that there's probably a wolf pack nearby. We probably don't want to pick a fight with at the moment because we don't really need to. I think that's just the sound of the drowners over there. Or
Come on, Roach.
drowner lookalikes. Alright, can we go up this way? Yes, we can.
Hey, yeah.
When you took out some of the wildlife for us. Thank you, I guess? Sure.
Not so fast, Roach.
So let's head back. And we'll see what this guy's all about with his, well, give me this very rare herb and I'll give you information type thing. Is he full of baloney? Maybe.
Slow.
Maybe. Okay. Now let's also maybe... Nope, not take out the other sword. Let's just put the swords away, perhaps. Might put the people a little bit more at ease. Sir, we do have your herb.
Oh, you're back.
That we are. We have asked him already about the gift. Let's just give it
Got
to him.
what you asked for.
Thank ye. Now I need a moment.
Do you? What's up? What? You just came from the other direction, seemingly. Maybe not? I don't know.
I see a wolf striving forward towards a solitary tower midst a blizzard. He follows the swallow.
That's
Yet the
serious.
swallow does not heed the wolf's howls, soaring higher and higher, for it knows 'tis its last flight. As to others say, so shall it be. Look for the signs. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of the elder blood, of Hen-Iker, of a planted seed.
Whoa!
Ithleen's prophecy.
Leave
Okay.
me be. Go. Go now.
Okay. Quest updated. It doesn't end there. Okay, no. I was gonna say, that, does seem to have pretty direct tie to the way that we've been pursuing Ciri and also hearing about the Wild Hunt potentially ushering in the White Frost. I forget what the exact name of it is, but something like that. For the long winter and whatnot. That makes some sense. So I believe that means that we are done there. And that at this stage, we don't have anything other than a few treasure hunts that are not actually in Velen, but at least not this area of Velen, rather in Novigrad. So for that reason, I think we go back, checking out question marks here, here, and here. We could potentially opt to go back down here. Basically, the place where we saw the drowners, I think, was right next to this boat. But, yeah. Unless we went down to a similar level of southness over here. But I think it's probably best for us to focus more on clearing out in its entirety the areas that we've already explored, so that way we can know more definitively. Okay, yep, we can sort of check this part off. And we don't need to worry about trying to remember sometime in the distant future, like, oh, did we ever go over and see if we've been to this area here and try to speculate? We can just say, like, okay, if the question marks are grayed out, then we've been there. If there are still question marks that remain, then we have not. And that, I think, will be helpful. So let's check these out. Let's mark this one. And we'll head on over. Hey, Roach. Roach. Yeah, see Roach. Thank you.